Today we're heading into Las Vegas, a place where you can lose your money, lose your dignity, and in my case, probably lose both front wings. I'm jumping into the McLaren F1 2025 as Lando Norris, and we're doing a 5-lap race under the neon lights using the Pimax Super 57 ppd. Because if I'm gonna crash, at least I want it to look crystal clear. If you're into virtual reality sim racing or watching me attempt to impersonate Lando Norris, hit that like button, bash subscribe, and let's dive straight in.
Play it on Pimax.
Pimax as partners to my channel have provided all Next Level Sim gaming viewers exclusive Black Friday offers, including a 12-month iRacing subscription, the lowest ever prices on the Pimax Crystal Light, and combined with my discount code NLSimGaming, you can get an even better deal. I've included all the details in the video description and also a separate Pimax buyer's guide that will give you even more information on the current offers and everything you need to know. Let's get on the starting grid and let's see if we can get Lando Norris to be the F1 2025 World Champion. This is Formula 1 2025 and this is the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Now we are with Lando Norris, and if you're following the Formula 1 World Championship, you may also be watching this at a time when maybe Lando Norris is actually really world champion, so let's hope so and fingers crossed. But back to the actual game. Today we're using the 57 ppd Pimax Super optical engine, and you're probably going to say, why are you using the 57 ppd? We've been told previously that the ultra wide or the 50 ppd is the best optical engine to choose. As already mentioned, the 57 ppd has some amazing attributes. Now in Formula 1 2025 there are two. One of the issues in Formula 1 2025, whether you are sat in the pits or actually at the starting grid, which is where we are here, previously there would be a jittering effect when you are looking round. There's no jittering effect with the 57 ppd, be that because it has a narrower field of view or a higher pixel per degree density. I'm really not too sure, but the only thing I know is there's no jittering effect. Now the other thing to mention as well, we are running VR high settings, and as you can see this looks absolutely beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning. Now VR high on the 50 ppd for example gave you almost like a Vaseline type effect on the lens, so a bit of a blur in the distance, which is obviously not what you want. In this is sheer desktop quality. It looks absolutely fantastic. And I know that the 57 ppd has been under fire by some other YouTubers recently, but all I can say is that for me personally, it's been absolutely incredible. And it actually is my favourite optical engine at the moment. I haven't had the privilege of having the actual micro OLED yet, but I'm sure obviously that I'll be able to see how that performs in the future for you guys as well. But back to this. We are going to do 5 short laps around the Las Vegas circuit, and let's see if we can make Lando Norris world champion today in Formula 1 F1 2025 Las Vegas on the Pimax Super 57 ppd. So we're on the starting grid, and as you can see we've got Charles Leclerc and we've also got Lewis Hamilton in front. The lights go out and off we go. So trying to make a bit of a switch back there, but it didn't work, so straight away lost the position there too as well, and I had a little bit of an impact just on the inside corner there, but nothing too serious. Collision with Antonelli. It's almost like Brazil reoccurring all over again. I didn't even see Antonelli try and sneak through on the inside just there as well. So not a great start, but We've managed to maintain position and we are behind the Ferrari boys, and I'm not going to try and take on the inside there. On the left hand side you can see there we've got the Las Vegas sphere, and that looks absolutely stunning. Now with 57 ppd in this as well, because we've lost that blurriness, and it looks super tight, super visually amazing. The reflections on the tyres and the reflections on these vehicles just looks absolutely beautiful. Real good view of the Las Vegas sphere there on the left hand side as well. And we'll talk you around some of the actual famous sites as well as we go around this incredible circuit. So Las Vegas is a night circuit, as you can see, and we're lucky because we've got some dry weather this time round. I'm fighting the wheel there. I've got the Moser R9, and I've also got the Moser CRP load cell pedals in this particular example. Got the Hard Rock Cafe on the right there, Caesar's Palace on the right there as well. As you can see, two really famous ones. We've got the Hotel de Paris on the left just here as well. Another famous one. We've got the actual Paris effects there as well, as you can see with the Eiffel Tower. So hard into the corner there, and you probably heard the force feedback and the vibration there. I've got absolutely no driving assists on here, and we've got Planet Hollywood on the left there as well, another famous icon. So everything looks absolutely beautiful in this, and we are just coming up to the end of lap 1, and we've got DRS enabled, which is fantastic to hear. So just hard on the brakes there, deep into the corner and fighting the force feedback again, just keeping it tight just on the inside. And we're going to try and make a move with DRS now. DRS is now enabled, and we've overtaken either Lewis Hamilton or Charles Leclerc. I'm not too sure which one is which. And another inside manoeuvre just tight on the corner, and I've actually managed to take both of them, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're now in the lead of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Tight into the corner, hard on the brakes again, and a real good view of the sphere. I just slightly overcutting the corner just there, but I didn't gain any or lose any positions there, which is fantastic. Right tight against the wall there. Amazing view of the actual Las Vegas sphere, as you can see on the left. Just coming past the Venetian Hotel just here as well, and hard on the brakes again, but not too much, carrying a bit of speed through the corner, and really hard onto the brakes here. We need to just hug the wall just on the exit there, the Palazzo Hotel there, and we've also got the casinos just on the right there as well. Other side of the Hard Rock Cafe and Caesar's Palace again, just coming into view here, and we can now absolutely nail it. Just looking in the mirrors there, I can't see the other guys, which is fantastic. We've got the Eiffel Tower there again. It's a really short circuit at Las Vegas, and in the actual real Grand Prix I believe it's around 72 laps. I'm not 100% sure of the exact number. Of course we're not emulating that in here. This is a really incredible experience. So with the Pimax Super 57 ppd, of course we've got amazing performance as well, which is incredible, and it's just a really nice experience. So I've got a fastest lap of a race, and we've got a clean lap as well, and you can tell I've played this a lot, which is really helpful, and I've been practicing on this track all night as well, hoping this is going to be a good one, because it's so easy to make a mistake on this as well. Real nice view of the sphere on the right hand side just there, as you can see, and I think that's just an amazing piece of landmark as well, which is quite unique. Bit of a grunt there because of force feedback, quite heavy on the turn there, and again just slightly over that corner just, but managed to maintain position and maintain within the lines. Real nice view of the Las Vegas sphere again there, just on the left, and in VR that looks absolutely incredible. If you've not played F1 2025 in VR, it's a really good experience. Previously with the F1 games 24, talking about blurriness, that was just blur central. There's been a number of revisions actually to F1 2025 as well recently in VR, and you know, this is silky smooth. You know, the sense of speed and perception in this is absolutely incredible, and of course we've also got the benefit of obviously having DLSS and some other features running in this as well, which obviously help the performance. So you probably heard the vibrations there. That's the force feedback fighting me. And I've got the Next Level Racing HF8 haptic seat as well, giving me a good bit of feedback as well, sitting on that, which is nice. And just tucked into the corner, I've got 2 clean laps as well, which is fantastic, so we're doing really well. So as you may have heard there, we're leading our teammate Piastri by 6.4 seconds. So it is literally just almost a recreation this of previous performance for McLaren, isn't it, in recent races? And I really hope that Lando Norris does manage to emulate that as well when you're watching this, because I'm going to be releasing this video on the same weekend as the actual real Las Vegas 2025 Grand Prix as well. So really tight into the corner there, completely tidy around the apexes there, which is fantastic. Really tight into there, and we're just literally hugging the wall on the offside, and another great view of the incredible sphere there. And we are literally in a league of our own now, guys. We've got a good gap, I believe, between us and the Ferrari boys. It's a really tight one as well there, and managed to just get that round nicely. Have to really bang hard on the brakes to get that. I have to say also that the Moser CRP load cell pedals I've just upgraded to as well make a huge difference in sim racing as well. So if you are using a direct drive setup and you are currently, I had this SRP pedals previously, and they were literally just like almost like a switch, pushing quite hard down on there, just trying not to lock up round the tight apex there as well, just bouncing over to the offside just here, and getting ready to also take this next tight corner just here. There we are, and then to the offside wall, and it's 3 clean laps, and we're on the final lap. Absolutely fantastic, just fighting the force feedback a little bit there as well, and also trying to hug the inside apex, but just not quite getting it lined up just right, but it hasn't harmed us at all there. And everything is just blitzing past here, guys. You know, the detail in this is just absolutely incredible. And this is the most difficult corner there, but we managed to get around there just nice and tight. And then also just next up, we've got this tight apex here. So I've got the R9 on full force feedback here, and you can probably hear it straining the sim rig as well as we're fighting it around the corner just there. And for the final time, there's the Las Vegas sphere, and we've got the Venetian Hotel just on the left hand side. Just keep it tight around the corner there, and then tight again onto the apex just here, and then finally this nice tight corner to the end, fighting the feedback again there. And as you can see there, Las Vegas winners. Well, this is now the final stretch, and we have now hitting 200 miles an hour just on the final straight. Hotel de Paris and the Eiffel Tower on the left there, and everything is just sailing past in absolute glorious beauty to welcome us home, and just taking it down a bit slower just there to get around that corner nice and tight, just so we don't make any mistakes just towards the end just here. And here we go, guys, we're on the last stretch here, and checkered flag. Lando Norris wins the Formula 1 2025 World Championship. But on a serious note, guys, this is just unbelievable on the 57 ppd.
Performance in the Pimax Super 57 ppd is outstanding, a solid 90 FPS at 90 Hz. And as already mentioned in the gameplay footage, despite having a narrower field of view, the game looks crystal clear. There is no jitter, and the 57 ppd is a match made in heaven for F1 2025. And of course, as always, you can't see how it looks through the lens in the OBS capture, so here are some pictures taken of some through the lens shots. And as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. Vegas in VR is just unreal, and the Pimax Super makes everything feel bigger, faster and way more intense. Honestly, I think this might be one of the best tracks to show off what VR really can do. If you want to see more F1 2025 races, maybe I should try Verstappen next time round. Thanks as always for watching, and smash that like button if you enjoyed watching me pretend to be Lando Norris. Subscribe for more VR racing, Pimax content and probably more bad driving decisions. You can find more related videos here and here, and I'll catch you in the next one.